Hi, this is Dr. Ben, and I have a very exciting story to share with you. Actually, I'm going to let you hear it directly from a couple family members that are of the person that they're going to talk about. And it's relating to a simple juice that is made from several Asian superfruits, but has had a profound impact in someone's life. Actually, someone who is expected by her doctors to die at any time. So before I let you hear the story though, because many of us wonder, okay, that's a great story, but is there any science to it? Is it reproducible? Is there anything measured? And will it do the same thing for someone else? So I just wanted to introduce to you the product they're going to talk about. It's called G3 juice. It's made from 4 Asian superfruits. And what's so significant about them is one of these fruits has 10 times the beta carotene compared to carrots, which we're all familiar with. Okay, it's an important antioxidant, but it's rather hard to absorb. And the form that it's in this particular fruit makes it much more usable and readily absorbed and usable by the body. Second, many of us in the fall, maybe you're starting to think about, staying healthy as cold and flu season comes on. Some of you might even be thinking about flu shots. Well, how about something much more healthy? Actually putting something healthy into your body, because one of the fruits in here has 60 times the vitamin C compared to what oranges have. Okay, and many of you have heard of lycopene from tomatoes. One of the fruits has 70 times the lycopene content compared to tomatoes. So there's a lot of profound benefits. There's about 130 modern research papers done on the fruits that are in this juice, and it's already been documented to have cardiovascular benefits, supporting the immune system, improvements. There's one antioxidant called zeaxanthin that is particularly absorbed by the retina and benefits our vision, and it even has been shown to improve glucose metabolism or blood sugar metabolism, which is unusual for a juice. Okay, and then the last thing is it's guaranteed to raise your antioxidant score on the biophotonic scanner, which is an intriguing device that was just featured on the Dr. Oz show in May of this year, where he called it the ultimate nutritional lie detector test. Now you might say, well, wouldn't any juice do that? And many people, I know some even doctors say, well, just go get the cheapest juice you can find. Why buy a fancy juice? Well, the interesting thing is this was actually compared in people who actually drank it compared to others who drank 2 other super juices that they're out on the market today. And the scores over about 8 weeks time for the other 2 juices in those individuals that were taking it did not go up significantly, barely went up at all. Whereas with G3, it jumped up significantly during that time. So with that said, I wanted to give you a little background introduction, but now I want to let you hear from 2 cousins actually in something very profound that happened in a family member's life who was actually expected to essentially die at any time. So enjoy.
Hi, my name is Noi Sangprasud.
And my name is Rasmi Sangprasud.
We wanted to just share some great news about G3 and my mother-in-law. My mother-in-law, she's a 73-year-old woman, does dialysis 3 times a week, has high blood pressure, high cholesterol, diabetes, and also she has a pacemaker to help with your irregular heartbeat. Dating back Mother's Day, in 2011, we gave her a bottle of G3 juice as a Mother's Day gift. And then actually, after taking G3 for about 3 days, a shot in the morning and a shot at night, she noticed that instead of relying on her oxygen tank, she doesn't need oxygen anymore, and she has 2 walkers that she doesn't use anymore, which is amazing. And then actually her blood pressure went from 165 to 90 to 100, which my cousin here is a critical care nurse says that's really good. So basically it's life-changing because
How many medications has she been on approximately?
she's been on about 17 medications a day,
Okay.
including insulin, which went from 5 shots to 2 shots
After starting G3?
after starting only G3.
And then what is her life like? I heard you guys say she's doing some fun things now. What is she doing?
She's going and fishing and doing gardening.
So she's
and
out gardening again?
Going shopping, which before she needs oxygen, and just the fact that with the consumption of oxygen, you need of oxygen, is something you can't fake. When you are in respiratory distress or you can't breathe, it's something that you cannot pretend or anything like that. It's just such an amazing story. And then with her, it's like we didn't know how long she's going to be with us. The G3 was just we didn't know what outcome would it have, but we were hoping that it would increase her quality of life to buy us time, maybe a month or 2 that she could spend with us. But it has been an amazing outcome.
Wow, and that's all the way since May, and now we're in October.
And
Okay.
she scanned less than 10,000, so we didn't know how much she started with. And right now she doubled. She's at 20,000 in the orange zone instead of the red zone.
Okay, on the
Her
biophotonic scanner. Excellent.
Her quality of life improved so much. And Rez and I went out, and then I showed the video of my mother-in-law walking and gardening, and then they turn around and ask her, what do they ask her?
Yes, like, is she dead yet?
Oh.
And they've been asking whether she has went to her funeral. But it was amazing.
You mean
that
the doctors?
the
Or-
doctors and also
The people that-
that knows her.
Yeah.
They were just so surprised at her skin color, her activity, and even her doctors were saying that
They're starting to believe
what,
me.
Wow.
what's different? And we said the only thing we've done different is taking G3,
Yeah.
and everything else has remained the same.
Yeah.
And the doctor said, well, is there any scientific evidence
Yeah.
backing up? Is there any? And there even her doctors are kind of like, well, give me, is there white paper evidence that said that it helps with her diabetes and her kidney functions? And they were amazed because the only thing that's changed is just taking G3 twice a day.
And it's made all these changes in
Yeah.
her. Excellent. Well, thank you so much for sharing, and congratulations.
Sure,
No
thank
problem.
you.
Thank you
All
so
right.
much.
Okay, so there you have it. I hope you enjoyed that story. It was profound when I heard it, the difference that this makes. Someone who was essentially expected to go at any time and now is out gardening, going fishing, enjoying quality of life with her family, and all just from one simple change of starting to drink G3 juice. Now, there's tons of documentation scientifically on this. It's something that adults and kids can take. It's something that I take regularly, and if you have an interest in really investing in your health and adding this to your own daily support system, so to speak, get back with the person who invited you to look at this video. They can show you how to get it, because one of the exciting things is the company that makes this juice, rather than just doing commercials or selling it in the retail store, they actually market only through individuals who use this and share it with others, and thereby share the wealth with all those who choose to participate. So enjoy. This is Dr. Ben, and I wish you all the best in health.